when I was traded in Isaiah Thomas's rookie year, he wept in the locker room when he found out. But he also welcomed the guy who came taking my place, Benny Johnson.
Nearly nailed a tough shot. Rebound to Asar Thompson. Now Cade. Now Tobias. Ball knocked away. Jokic, forecourt to Brown. To Watson. Nice drive and deuce. Pickett missing from the top. Tobias trying to get by Brown. Gets to the baseline. Guns on the run, and it goes.
Here's that tough make, Brown.
Yeah,
folks,
great
he's got the side of the backboard.
There's Jamal Murray. The All-Star bounces to the other All-Star, Nikola Jokic. Joker to the basket, misses. Taps it up and in and draws a foul. Yeah.
The official letting them play on. He gets a three-point opportunity out of it. Foul goes on Tobias.
Yeah. And did he win a championship? Yes, he did. Did he coach two expansive teams? Yes, he did. And to win with them? Yes, he did. Rebound off the hands of Asar Thompson, but grabbed by Tobias. Halfway through the first, Pistons are up 15-7. Cade to the basket. Off to Asar for a stop. Up to the defense to figure out what the heck's going on.
That's right.
Nice bounce from Murray to Brown for a jam on the Denver end.
That was a good cut by Brown to make himself available.
Against Tim Hardaway Jr., who just checked in.
The double comes early.
Played so well for the Pistons last year. Free agent signee by Denver. Here's a lob to J.D. from Cade, of course.
George, I want you to see this. Tobias Harris, he's the MVP of this play because he drew 2.5 defenders over there. Now the Pistons can get it to the other side where they're weak.
5 to play in the first. Asar Thompson with some room. Lobs it, J.D. with a jam.
Look at Asar Thompson. Pick and roll with J.D. They've been watching Cade and J.D. J.D.'s going to the basket, looking for the
Jalen Duren with a rebound. Inside to Stu for a score.
Folks, that was a needle threaded right there. Look at this, folks.
Perfect.
It got through 40. She doesn't seem to be a casino-type girl to me.
Here goes Murray inside to Valanciunas. And Jonas Valanciunas, who gives him a great 1-2 punch in the pivot. Free throw fell on the tech. Jamal Murray still with the ball. Great handle. Fires over Stu and fills it up. Off to Karis LeVert, back after missing some games with an illness. Karis to the basket, squashed by Valanciunas.
The closer he got to Valanciunas, the taller Valanciunas became.
Murray from distance, drains it.
Oh boy.
Javonte Green off the bench, gives to Cade down the lane, flips it up, fills it up, count that baby in a foul.
Look at Cade splitting defenders, and now there's nobody to rim protect because Jokic is on a minutes restriction, but I know he played 29 minutes in the last game. He's played 8 tonight, so if he gets 8 in this quarter, that projects out to 32 minutes in the game, so it might be on schedule, yeah. This guy plays excellent defense off the bench. He, along with Javonte Green, is why the Pistons, when they go to the bench, it's little.
Brown sends it topside to the Joker. Jokic has plenty of shot clock, but he was blindsided.
About Ron Holland.
Ron Holland starts the break.
He's one of the most athletic players in the league. He and his brother.
Murray to Bruce Brown for a sideline 3 that's through. Tobias gives to Asar. Topside Danis Jenkins, he will drive. Double clutch it, off the glass in and out. Stuffed on the follow by J.D. 4 for 4 from distance for Duncan Robinson. Bruce Brown on the other end hits the hoop, and Duncan gets the blocking foul.
Helping them to this lead they've had throughout the first half. But here's why I like Bruce Brown. The offensive rebounding, getting a loose ball, which the Pistons lead the league in, ending up with a K3.
Jokic's pass inside did not get to Murray. Asar drives and dunks. They called it a take foul, I believe, on the Joker.
Look at Asar run from the Joker. I think the Joker might have been trying to secure at least this 16-point lead at halftime.
What J.B. Bickerstaff wants. 3 on the shot clock. Now Cade for 3, and it's through. Man, these guys are playing like champions. 75-55 Pistons. Jokic against JD. Cade comes to slap it away on the double team. Nuggets get it back, and Watson windmills it down. That's in frustration, I'm sure. Back inside to Asar, ball slapped away by Jokic, and Nikola Jokic has it. Nice bounce to Murray. Murray with a lob and a jam for Peyton Watson.
To whittle what was a 19-point halftime lead down to 11 where it sits right now.
Karis LeVert over Bruce Brown. Sends it, scores it.
He'll do it by himself if he has to.
There won't be anything slow going on out there with him.
No.
And Stu blocks Peyton Watson. Watson to forecourt, just over 2 to play in the third. Watson dumps it deep, a jam for Valanciunas. Hooks it topside to Karis LeVert, clocks at 4. Now 3. LeVert off to Tobias. Did he get it away in time? Yes, he did. And a Stu foul, but watch this play.
Well, fortunately, LeVert knew the clock, and so did Denver's been playing this zone pretty much the entire quarter.
Let's put it that way.
Valanciunas calling for help, so they double Cade. He gets it right in the middle where you want to get it against the zone. 44% on the season.
Wow.
And he looked like it right there.
Sure did, didn't he? It looked like a free throw.
Hey, George, check this contrast.
Brown. Bruce Brown sends it to Jokic. Taken away by Stu. All kinds of numbers, a 4-on-1 break. Karis LeVert, the beneficiary, with the slam with 8 and 10 left.
The turnover here. Jokic closed on quickly by LeVert and forced the turnover. Earlier, they didn't get to Jokic, and he hit the 3.
Denver trying to make something happen in a hurry. Murray inside for Valanciunas against Stu. That's the matchup that cost Valanciunas a flagrant earlier. He goes baseline, hits the hoop, count it, and a foul.
Been good for the Nuggets. We knew that Valanciunas would be playing down low. Because
that was not an easy shot, folks. He now has 20. But the Pistons beat him back the other way.
But we've still got a bit of a game here. There they are again, George, on the run. They're better
left. Pistons up 107-93. Watson trying to get to the basket. It comes off to Karis LeVert. Cade's pass picked off by Valanciunas. Ahead to Strother with the basket, scoops and scores. Asar Thompson for the Pistons gives to Jalen Duren, hands to Duncan Robinson. He'll launch a 3, and it's through.
To 20 in the last 17 or so games. Let's take a look at Duncan Robinson using that beautiful screen.
He has 20, 6 out of 8 from distance. To the basket on the Denver end. One chance for Peyton Watson.
Peyton Watson is now starting to look like the guy.
Rebound to Strother. Ahead to Watson. Top side to the Joker. Right dish inside.
Careful time when a team is like behind.
Exactly.
But
Cade's pass finds Tobias on the baseline. Tobias to the basket. Ball batted away. Scooped up by Strother. Strother on the run. Hooks it in the corner to Jamal Murray. And he triples. Cade against Peyton Watson. Cade with the drive. Got blocked by Watson. 20. They inbound the ball to the Joker. Takes the bounce pass. Goes to the basket against Asar. That was easy. Laid it up lefty and in. The free throws make it 122-116. Murray for 3. And it's through with 10 seconds left.
this ball partially slips on Murray as he steps back. Look at this. And he still was able to gain control enough to swoop.
But Jalen Duren comes up with a rebound of the intentional miss, and the Pistons win the ball game. Let me tell you, folks, this wasn't easy. You got to be proud of the Pistons in this game.
It's on. ESPN on Disney Plus. Turn it on.